Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Please do me a favor and subscribe, comment down below, hit that little bell icon, know when I'm putting out next video. Anyway, hopefully I get to see you guys in this video. Do me a favor, guys. We're really close to the next 100 mark. So let's ramp this up, guys. If you guys if checking out my video, do me a favor, and if you haven't already, subscribe, and like. Thank you very much, guys. We're already at that point where it's almost 1,600 subscribes, and I appreciate every single one of you guys, all of you guys. If you guys have already, all you have to do is give me those likes. It helps the channel. It gives validity to this channel, and of course helps the algorithm, because the algorithm is annoying. Anyway, today I had a very interesting morning. Not in the fucked up or anything kind of way, just very interesting in the sense that I woke up and it was just, I don't know, I just felt like something interesting was gonna happen today. I don't know, maybe it was the fact that I woke up talking to someone, but let's just face it, guys. When I was talking to these people, I've had this moment before, so I'm not gonna dwell on it, because again, I've had this feeling before, and then it evaporates as fast as it came. So I'm not gonna be happy until it solidifies. And so far, it's like smoke. It comes and goes. It vapors all over you, and then within 5 minutes, it just evaporates. So, ladies and gentlemen, show me a little love, show me some, hope on my part, because yikes. So yeah, last night I was talking about relationships and how to keep them. Yeah, well, now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to gain one. See, now that's the fun part, when you actually have someone in mind, and so far nothing. Like it's literally up in the air, and it means nothing. So do me a favor, guys, if you haven't subscribed, do so. Hit that little bell icon. It definitely helps the channel. Steal. Like, I like that. Steal. Not really, nothing happened. It's just I was talking to someone, and like I said, just right now it's up in the air. It's not likely it's gonna happen. I can see it happening. Like I said, I've seen this 100 times before, and just doesn't seem like it's working out. My deepest regrets. I hate that fact, but as they say, it is what it is. I hope I'm wrong. I know I do. I really do, but I don't think I am. I see all the signs, and every single time it's the same, day after day. So yeah, I'm at that point of thinking that I might just kind of give up on relationships, because I don't know if I have any kind of mental. How you doing? Miranda Grace. Checking my video. If you haven't already, please hit that like, subscribe, and definitely helps the channel. frankly, guys, my ego is non-existent. Let's just put it that way. I don't have much of an ego as far as certain things, games. Even then, I just do it for fun. So, really, for me, ego is fun. Gaming, oh man. Dark 2. Thank you very much for checking out my videos, guys. Thank you so much. Do me a favor, guys, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you very much. Especially the subscribe buttons. It definitely help the channel. So I hope you guys enjoying your days today, especially on this interesting Wednesday afternoon. I'm just going out to go get some food and then going to work. And don't worry, tonight I'm playing a game called Star Ocean until the end of time. Old school title, but it's really fun. Right now, I'm at that point where I want to go face off with Ariel, a country that has been plaguing our friends that have been helping us through a whole recently. And right now, we're pretty tough guys right now. We took down characters that everybody thought was unbeatable. We smoked them. At that point, we beat them so hard that we left him crying in the middle of the road. It was just that bad. And I love it because not so long ago, he was like, "Oh, I'm not here to face off with weaklings. There's a good team in there." It's like, why don't you just finish me? I'm sorry, but we don't go around bullying people. Unlike some people. Walk off and basically it's like, I am weak, it cannot be possible. And it made me laugh so hard. I was like, damn. It's like, it's not called water, and the problem was, for too many of them, they were doing that. That's I don't know. Yeah, so I was telling you guys earlier, I was having issues with having a conversation with a young lady, and quite frankly, I don't think it's gonna work between us, because right now I'm seeing all the telltale signs that I'm either getting ghosted or it's just not gonna go anywhere. Because first of all, we're having a conversation and the first thing she's asking is, "Hey, what if I go to your house and you pay for my bill? My why don't you pay for my gas?" And I'm like, "Sweetheart, I'm not paying for anything except maybe lunch at the bare minimum." Like every time, I'm not kidding. Every time I try to go out with someone on these dating apps, the first thing they ask me to do is pay for their. There's three things they do. One, they try to bait me and say, "Hey, why don't you send me a gift card and then we can talk?" And I'm like, I am not doing that. That's a well-known scam. Fuck that shit. Second, what if you help me pay a bill, because I'm kind of behind on something. I need like $30 to $40. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not sending you $1. I hate people that try to ask me for shit like that. Especially when we never really met yet. I mean, it would have been one thing if we were together. I would have been more inclined. Still being a sucker, but I'd still be inclined. Bubba, how you doing? Yo, man, my dude. Anyway, so like I was like, I'm just having issues with hate. I don't really hate specific people. I just hate the idea of people thinking that they can use you as a ATM. And mind you, that's the problem I'm having lately. Is I'm getting nothing but women that are asking for favors, and I'm like, honey, you're gorgeous, and every single one of the girls I've talked to are beyond beautiful. Mind you, I know for a fact, even starting those conversations, that they were basically either hookers, and I'm sorry to say this because not all women are hookers. No, they're not. But I either they were hookers or just good scam artists. Because like I'm looking at this shit. Hey, how's it going, man? How you doing, Lukey? Thank you for checking out my video. Please appreciate the love coming back every time. Nah, but like I was saying, I'm just having issues with all these apps and all these things. I'm getting to the point where I'm giving up on relationships. Mind you, I'm not there yet, but I'm fastly approaching. And I've been saying this for years, unfortunately, but I'm basically trying not to be that pessimistic little incel little dude, because I know how it looks. It really looks bad, especially for someone in my corpulent structure. Yeah, folks. When I'm betting you $10, a lot of you are thinking, wow, a fat guy thinking that he's beyond relationships. Yeah, geez, he's an incel. No, I'm not an incel, because I know what that means, and quite frankly, I'm trying really, really, really hard not to, fit those stereotypes. But the more I look, the more I see myself in that stereotype, and it kind of hurts. It really does, because I did it to myself, and I hate myself for that. I really do, because I'm starting to look like that stereotype, and it really irritates me. It really does ruffle my fur. I mean, honestly, I hate it because, look, and mind you, the people that actually fit those criteria of all those, introverts, all that, the nerds, things like that, I don't mind fitting into those categories, because that's what I am. I am a nerd. I'm a geek. I'm a dweeb, and I'm okay with it, because at least it's my personality. It's just who I am. But when it comes to an incel, I don't want to be that guy, because you guys know what an incel is. Basically, an incel is just basically thinking that, it's everybody else's problem and not his own. And quite frankly, guys, and it's not me. I'm trying really hard not to be that guy. Ghosted, thank you very much for checking my video. No, I love Dungeons & Dragons, yes. As far as a Walmart employee, no. And I hope that was a constructive criticism, not one that was trying to insult me. Because, ladies and gentlemen, in the immortal words of every bard and every fantasy, be careful, or I will cast fireball on your butt. Anyway, if you guys haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe buttons. It definitely helps the channel. And later, I'm going to be playing nice. Okay. So that you got me on that. So there you go. Still though, I'm the kind of guy that turns a simple fireball spell into an atomic barrage. I will just keep firing faster than you can cast your little spell. Yes, folks, I will put all my points into being able to cast repetitive and machine gun bullets of a certain spell to the point where my opponent will never be able to keep up. That is the kind of man and stubborn I am. Now, if I only could do that in real life, the whole continuous, barrage thing. Let's hope I can, because I'm starting to feel like that's basically my for as many barrages that I pretend to cast, I have as many failures in my life. And trust me, guys, it's starting to get me down. Like it makes me think, what am I doing? What should I do? What should I do next? I don't know what to do. Take care, my dude. Thank you for checking out my video. I sincerely appreciate it. And this is me going out as well. This video kind of got a little down, and I really don't want to be that guy. I want to be the upbeat dude. The guy that gives you smiles, chuckles. But right now, I'm kind of in a funky mood, honestly. I don't know. And the funny thing is, I woke up in a kind of a funky atmosphere, not in a bad atmosphere earlier today. Just one of those moments where, yeah, I know I said I was gonna leave, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm all confused right now. I'm in a kind of a tailspin. I don't know what's up right now. I've had moments like this all the time, and it just makes me think. What do you guys think? Should I just stop worrying about it, or let it progress? Because most of my feeling is basically towards this girl, and mind you, I don't really know if this is gonna work. Like I said, I'm hoping it will work, but that hope tends to die pretty quick, because they always keep asking me, hey, can you spot me a couple of bucks, or can you send me $1 or $2? And I'm like, I can't afford to give you any kind of money because I don't know you. See, it's more of it's not the fact that I don't really have the money. I do technically, but the difference is, am I willing to finance someone, and then eventually she's gonna ghost me? Because I know for a fact. There's a point where we were having a conversation, and we were basically this is happening a few times, where I'm having a conversation and we're like, hey, you know what? Let's meet up this weekend. And she goes, oh, okay, yeah, I would definitely love it. And she just starts love bombing me and everything. Mind you, I saw love bombing coming, because she was basically the 2 or 3 days in before we start setting up our date. She starts love bombing me, showing me stuff, some really cool stuff. She even sends me like provocative pictures. No, nothing revealing. Just pictures where she's in her room. She's very loose, not really naked or anything, thank the gods, because I told her that's not the kind of man I am, because I don't do that kind of thing. If you want to show me stuff, you know, wait for a few dates, because that's the kind of man I am. I'm trying to respect her, you know. I feel like women do that too fast. It shows the lack of respect for herself, and I don't like that. I really don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of these girls, they are looking amazing. And mind you, yes, as a man, I have pictured her without her bra, like every good straight man would. Difference is, I will not ask them for anything other than a simple profile pic or something showing her face. I don't really care if I ever see her body or anything. I don't care about that. I want to see what she looks like, and maybe we can get along. Again, I just want to put a face to the number I'm talking to, right? That's the only real reason I'm asking for these pictures, because I want to see the face of who I'm talking to. And here's the tidbit. Not one of these girls have I been talking to have gotten to the point where we started talking on the phone. And you see, to me, that's a major red flag, because that just means that they're only on here to either scam me or think that I am a sucker and they can get whatever they want out of me aside from the scamming. Like they could probably say, hey, you know what, I'm a little behind rent, can you do that for me? And I'm like, and me being a sucker going, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, no, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not doing that. You guys don't like it? Well, I'm sorry. I told her that too. I told her more than a few times, I'm not gonna be your guy. I'm not gonna be the guy that sits there and lets you think that it's okay to treat me like a fucking ATM, and I'm not that guy. You don't want to, if you don't like the fact that I'm like that, I'm not that guy. Oh, wah. I am not that guy. So I'm putting this out here on social media that this GAMERDJINN is nobody's ATM. And I hate the fact that I have to put it out on social media to get that point across. And it probably won't be seen by many people that I'm interested in. It's fine. I just want to know. I just want to make sure that it's out there. So, yeah, I know. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that, guys. You guys have been wonderful with that, and I appreciate it. I'm just putting my foot down, showing my worth. My worth isn't somebody else's wallet. I mean, especially for the fact that it's not even their wallet, it's mine. I'm just using my wallet. Like, for fuck's sake, guys. I love to be the guy that says, hey, you know what, I found a really pretty rich girl and I want her buying shit from me. But here's the difference. I feel horrible. I really would. Especially when if I was on a date, I would try to say, hey, let's go Dutch, or, you know, if you pay for this, I'll pay for that. You know? That would be amazing, because like that would basically mean that I'm not being used for my money, and I wouldn't be feeling like I'm using her for hers. I would be, you know, basically putting my fair share. Like me and her go out and have fun, and both of us get to say, hey, we both contributed. Hey, Steele, thank you very much for checking out my video. And thank you for coming back. I appreciate that. But no, it's just life. Life is just... with a lot of hurricanes, and right now I'm in the middle of a maelstrom. Um, Honestly, right now I don't know where to go. I don't know which direction's up, down, back and forth, whatever. I just trying to figure out how to how to govern this in life. Trying to figure out how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna fix my problem? No problem? Yeah. Now here's my question, guys. How many of you guys in my audience have significant others? And go ahead and give me just so I know. Give me a thumbs up if you have a significant other. Give me a thumbs down if you don't. That way I know how many out there understand what I'm talking about. Especially when you're trying to find someone and it is like pulling teeth. Because, quite frankly, it is. Especially in this dating economy. Like, you find a girl, mind you. A lot of times you do find a girl or significant other. I'm saying this from my experience, so I'm gonna say with girls. But I'm pretty sure it's the same no matter what. Like, no matter what economy you're trying to get into. Like, as far as the dating scene goes. Because people are people. I mean, it really, to me, the way people are, it doesn't matter whether you're dating a boy or a girl. It's pretty much the same both ways, because both sides of the spectrum get you to the point where, hey, you know, I want to be with you. Let's get together. Let's see where this goes. And the biggest issue I have, I think, is actually trusting people. And I think I'm not ready to go to that extra mile. I don't really know if I am able to ever, because I've been hurt so bad sometimes. Yes, folks, if you hear a violin in the background and you hear a very sad song, yeah, that's basically what's going on right now. Yes, folks, I'm being flippant if any of you guys are like, oh, poor baby, because that's literally how I'm feeling right now. I just hit those moments in my daily life, and I try not to feel that way a lot of times, but sometimes it sneaks up on you, like a really bad assassin. Mind you, you feel it coming, but you can't do anything about it. It's like you have sleep paralysis, you know? Yeah. I don't know what you're surprised about. What, you think I have a girlfriend? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you're surprised that I'm single, or that the fact that I'm having trouble with women. Because look at me, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying I'm ugly, but I'm not exactly Don Juan. I mean, as far as my personality goes, I can say that I'm a good guy. Ooh, Loki. Really? Because I see a few people on there. If you are, well. So here's my question, Loki. Do you have a relation? You were in a relationship at all? And just say yes or no. You don't have to give any explanations. Yeah, I don't need to know anything beyond that. Just say yes or no. Do you have someone in your life that you're coupled with? Yes. Okay. Well, the reason I'm asking is because, like I said, how hard was it to find this person? How hard was it? Was it like going up a hill with a boulder on your back, or was it like those really corny romantic movies? You go into a store, your hands touch, grabbing the same item. I don't know. Because like I said, I've been trying to get into that point in my life where I'm trying to find someone, and mind you, I'm always trying dating apps. Each one is exactly the same. I mean, there's few differences, but like the one I hate is the one where you finally starting to get a connection. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about. You met in school. I had one at one point, and yeah, we met in school too. We actually were in middle school together. We got to the point where 1 or 2 years into middle school, we started dating, and we actually graduated high school. Technically not together because she moved, and it was a long distance relationship for a while. Hey man, like I said, how about you, Steele? How about you? Are you in a relationship? Or are you the kind of guy that prefers to play the field? Don't get me wrong, if you do it right, it's fine. I mean, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means you don't feel the urge to stick to one person, which is understandable. Some people have that thing, and they're not technically bad people. They just don't have the withdrawal to keep one person. Some people are like that. I understand it. Trust me, I do. Difference is, I don't like the people that use women, like juggle them, you know? Like I said, if you're gonna be with one person, see, that's what I'm saying. You guys are with relationships, so you understand how difficult it is to find someone. Unless you guys were the lucky ones that actually found your... Like I said, I'm trying to find them, but every time I do find someone, they wound up either being some kind of womanizing bot, like manizing bot, whatever, or a money grubbing chick that I'm telling you, last relationship I had, honestly, it was just a crush on my part. I liked her so much that, yeah, we got together for a little bit, but it didn't end well because she basically ghosted me at one point. I'm gonna be honest, guys, there was a point where I bumped into her a couple times in the grocery store. You know what happened? She gave me the colder shoulder than any Yeti. Like, she never even acknowledged me after that. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Mind you, she was the one that ghosted me, and I'm okay with that because at least I know where I stand. I know where I stand when people give me the cold shoulder like that. You don't want me around? Fine, cool, whatever. I get the hint. I'm not a simp. Not normally, and I used to be a simp. Let's just put it this way. I learned my lesson from all those times. I know my worth. The difference is showing that to another person. That is the key for me anyway. I don't know if it's the universal key. No. Yeah, I don't do the whole Sigma, Alpha, Omega, whatever. I don't give two shits about any of that crap. I'm just me, okay? Let's just leave it at that. I don't do hierarchy. I don't do any of that bullshit. Like, so if you try to give me that label, I'm definitely going to block your ass because I'm sick and tired of this shit. I hear it, and it's meant for a negative intonation. And I don't like it. I really don't. So if you want to try to give me the whole you're such a Sigma, I'm like, dude, you're just basically telling me that I'm a pussy ass motherfucker, and I don't give two shits about it. But the fact that you tried to put that back into circulation, because everybody knows when people say Sigma, dude, that is basically telling someone that you have very low priorities. Like, I don't, like, your priorities mean nothing to me. And that's literally what that influences to everybody else around you. In fact, that's how it is now, because it's gotten such a really bad reputation. Technically, it was literally just basically a numerization. Now people are using it for people. So yeah, I'm not exactly happy about using it. Anyway, guys, this is gonna be my thank you, Loki. I appreciate that. Don't worry. I don't see any of that invitation. I've seen people. I've seen men that are handsome, and I can say, damn. Okay. If I was a chick, man, damn. If I was, in a different alignment, I would, but I'm not, obviously. But hey, I've seen people that I thought to myself, damn. But anyway, hey, at least I'm secure in myself in that. I'm gonna be honest. I can say it without feeling like I'm being judged because I am secure with myself. See, that's the difference. I am secure, and that is one of the things that I feel like is in my favor. I know who I am. I know what my worth is. So I think that's one of the things that's going to carry me over. Let's just hope it's enough for the next partner, hopefully, soon. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for... Actually, you guys gave me a bit of a smile on my face. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. So I'll keep that in mind, and I'll see you in the next one. Be safe. Take care. This is your friendly neighborhood gamer GAMERDJINN, Candor, wishing you love, luck, happiness, and plenty of magic. Take care.